Oh hey, Redneck Island. I figured you guys would be here. I heard you wanted to know a little bit more about me and how redneck I really am. So here's a glimpse into my life. My animals. This is my pit bull Opie. He's a big old baby dog. This is my beagle Reggie. He's a good dog too. And this here's my fat cat Jack on his cat land. He's obviously well fed, just like all the other animals. Let's take you into the man cave and show you what I got. A little bit of my eclectic collections here. As you can see, I've got my Stone Cold Steve Austin poster. I've had this poster since I was a wee little kid, and it's moved through many houses with me, and it's going to continue to move. I do some paintings. As you can see, my Undertaker painting. I did this myself. Collect random toys. I'm a very random person, as you can see. And then we go to over here, and you see more collections and signed things. If you look up here, we've got the 81 and the 82 Bengals signed banners. They're really old, but they're still hanging on. And you look right here. What redneck doesn't have his own liquor machine, or beer machine for that matter? But right here, as you can see, I obviously love Jägermeister. And sitting on top of it is the very reason for my name. This hat was purchased for me in 1987, before I was even born. And I've had it till now. As you can see, I have worn it to its full run, but I just can't see in my heart to give it away. If you look down here in my game collection, I've got quite a few games, but this right here is my favorite one. It's WWE 13, and it's a special limited edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it comes with his autograph right here. Now the game's not in it because it's in my Xbox, but you can see that I obviously love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love wrestling, and this is a little glimpse into my collection. Of course, there's many drawers and many boxes full of just other stuff that I don't have on the walls right now, but I don't want to waste your time in showing you everything I own, because that would be a 4-hour video. I figured I'd go ahead and also show you exactly what kind of beer I drink. I'm a big Coors Light fan, as you can see, and in an attempt to make my video a little more entertaining than the rest, I'm going to attempt to bong this entire beer in one shot. Alright, here we go, fellas. Now it's quite cold outside, so I can't quite take you out there and show you my marksmanship with a rifle or shotgun, but I'm going to do one good for you and show you a little bit of my marksmanship. I'm going to take this BB gun right here inside my house, and I'm going to load it up. And I'm going to cock it. And I'm going to play a little target practice in my living room. Go ahead and focus on that there Coors Light can. Right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. If that don't show you I know how to aim a gun, I don't know what will. Alright. So there's no real way that I'm going to show you exactly how redneck I am in my house. So I'm going to take you down the road here in Hamilton, Ohio. As you see, I'm driving right now. We're going to go ahead and take a stop at my wonderful grandma's house, and I'm going to introduce you to her.
Turn it off.
Now first I wanted to go ahead and show you my family. If you take a look at this wall here, we got plenty of pictures. This right here is my mother. This is Loretta. This is a younger picture of me, which is very rare to see, so be lucky. This right here is my Aunt Mickey. And of course these pictures that you're showing were took in the 80s and 90s when all these styles were cool. These are my grandmother's brothers and sisters. That's my uncles and aunts. This is my cousins Mikey, Jimmy, and Christina. This is a picture of me and my grandma on my 21st birthday. Up there is her mom. That's my Uncle Lowell. That's my Grandpa Lowell. My Uncle Donnie Joe. That's my grandmother's father, Jim K. Baker. And that's my baby sister up there. And if you look at that one right there, that's the whole family. I know you can't see it very well, but that's the whole family in one picture. Now my grandmother, she's feeling a little under the weather today. She doesn't want to quite be filmed, so she asked to remain off of camera. But she will do me one thing. Grandma and Annie, do you think that they should put me on Redneck Island? Do you think I'd be a good contestant?
Yeah, you can handle it. You can handle anything.
Alright, you hear it right there from the woman herself. Sadly, we couldn't put her on camera, but she's here. She ain't feeling so well, so that's my family. It's a little bit about me, and now I'm going to show you some more. Now let me show you how a redneck eats, okay? Now this isn't just me. This is my entire family. These have by far got to be the #1 things that you can eat. You got your nice can of Mountain Dew. These are the best things, especially on a sunny day. Now this right here, a lot of people think it's gross. This is deviled ham spread. I've ate this since I was a kid. I love it. It's the best tasting thing you could ever have. If you've ever tried it, go out to your local supermarket and grab your can. And we got, of course, the Spam spread, which is good on crackers, good on bread, good on damn near anything. And then my personal favorite. If I come over to my grandmother's house and she doesn't have a can of these, I get mad. Because when I come to my grandma's house, I want a can of Vienna sausage and a Mountain Dew. Unless I come over to get something that she's cooked. Now, as you know, rednecks have their own way of cooking things. Now, let me show you what my family's secret is to cooking anything. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, lard. Half you people just eat fast food all the time, don't even know what lard is or what lard's for. If you don't have lard, you ain't cooking right. You ain't cooking redneck. There's your little lesson into redneck eating. Alright, here. I'm going to show you what a true redneck music collection looks like, okay? Now, if you look over here on this stand, this beautiful stand here, we got your Brooks and Dunn. We got your Kenny Chesney. You got your Trace Adkins. You got your Dixie Chicks. You got your Terry Clark, your Mark Chestnuts. And here's my favorite section right here. This is Alan Jackson all the way across to George Jones right here. Now, those are my 2 favorite artists of all time when it comes to country music. Now, if you look on down, we got your Tim McGraws, your Joe DeMessinas, your Brad Paisleys, your George Strait. George Strait's got his whole shelf. He got a whole shelf. Now, you see all those are in CDs. Don't ever think that that's all we got. Because my kind of family, we keep everything. You look at all these old tapes right here. Hell, we probably never listen to them again, but they're right here just in case we want to hear Joe Diffie sing 1,000 Winding Roads. It's right there, followed by a whole bunch of bluegrass. And if you don't know bluegrass, you don't know music.
My name is Karen Lawson. I came into the Max because my rotors were very we had a lot of problems.
Now, anybody who says they's a redneck, they ain't a true redneck unless they got a subscription to this or they pick one up every week. Now, as you can see, we got a few here. If you look over here at this basket, that's full of country weeklies and women's world from my grandma. My dream out of all this is to one day be on the front cover of this country weekly so she could pick one up and be proud. But like I said, if you ain't got these, go out and get you some.
Wait, go ahead.
Alright, we're leaving Nanny's house right now, heading back to the house. And we're here in lovely Ohio, as you can see, and it's covered in snow and wet and slush. So I'm not going to be able to take you out to the horse farm that I volunteer on. I was going to show you taking care of some horses, maybe me riding a horse, but I can't do that right now due to the weather. But what I can do is I can end this video with this and tell you that I am the best selection possible for a contestant on Redneck Island. And if you ask me why, I'm going to tell you simple and blunt. Because I'm a redneck. And because I am a winner. I don't know if you realize it yet as you're watching this video, but you're looking at the Season 3 winner of Redneck Island. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.